Hi, and welcome to the NET Induction. And for some of you, welcome to Hong Kong. My name is Michael Agopsowicz, and I'm the chairperson of NESTA, the Native English-Speaking Teacher Association. I'm here today to introduce the association and the hard-working group of volunteers elected to our executive committee responsible for the activities of NESTA. But first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the mission and constitution. NESTA was established in 1998 to work with the Education Bureau to assist and support Native English teachers in the NET scheme. For more than 20 years now, NESTA has been involved in major policy developments, such as the special allowance and the retention incentive. NESTA has regularly scheduled meetings with the Education Bureau, where we discuss your concerns. We also meet with the Hong Kong Professional Teachers Union and elected officials of the Legislative Council Panel on Education. NESTA will continue to focus on ensuring the stability of the NET scheme and continue to explore ways for the NET scheme to add value to both the society and economy of Hong Kong. Now, let's meet the NESTA treasurer.
Hi, I'm Michael Liu, and I'm the NESTA treasurer. I've been in Hong Kong for more than 2 decades, having arrived just after the handover in 1997. Prior to joining the NET scheme in 2012, I had worked in all areas of education in Hong Kong, from teaching kindergarten levels right through to university. As treasurer, part of my duties is signing up new members, so I hope you will all join. NESTA is important to me because as a newbie NET way back in 2012, NESTA, and in particular the NESTA Forum, was a place I could go to get advice, help, and support from fellow experienced NETs. Even though I had been in Hong Kong for well over a decade at that point, being on the NET scheme is like no other teaching job I had ever done, and the forum was an invaluable source of information and resource which I really needed. Okay, so over to Andrea.
Thanks, Michael. Hi there, I'm Andrea McCarville. I'm starting my 17th year teaching in Hong Kong and my 6th year with the NET scheme. This will be my first year with the NESTA executive, and I'm taking up the role of secretary. As secretary, I am responsible for making sure NETs are kept informed of NESTA activities by taking and posting the minutes for the EDB and general meetings and posting the records of the executive motions. Everything is transparent so that NESTA is held accountable. I think NESTA is important, especially for new NETs, because it gives you teaching resources and ideas, but also connects you with other NETs. Thanks. Let's hand it over to Samuel.
Thanks, Andrea. Hello, and a warm welcome to everyone joining the NET scheme this year. My name is Sam Barber, and I'm the Primary Liaison Officer for NESTA. I've worked as a primary NET teacher since 2009, and I've lived in Hong Kong since 2007. Starting a new job in a new country can be daunting, and starting as a NET is no different. Advisory teachers are fantastic, but sometimes you just need to talk to someone outside the system who understands what you are going through. As Primary Liaison Officer, my main duty is to act as a point of contact for all NETs teaching in primary schools, for any information that they may need regarding their job duties, contract issues, and such like. Even over the past few months, there have been PNET issues about gratuity paperwork and contract renewal questions, for example. After we listened to the NETs and discussed options, the NETs went back to their schools with a fresh perspective and concrete steps to take to address their concerns. So, if you have any questions about any aspect of being a PNET, please get in touch. NESTA is here for you. Wishing you the very best of luck in the coming academic year, and stay safe. Next is Laina.
Thanks, Sam. Hi, my name is Lena Costianos, and I am the Secondary Liaison Officer for NESTA. I've been in Hong Kong since 2011 and have been a NET since 2012. As the Secondary Liaison Officer, my role is to help NETs in secondary schools in whatever way I can, whether that be asking questions about your role or duties, helping with confusing paperwork, arranging appropriate mediation when problems arise, or just offering support when NETs need someone to talk to who understands the situation. Already since July, we have had a few cases related to cultural differences with colleagues and, of course, the COVID situation. I discussed with the NET, contacted the EDB for clarification, and then worked with the NET to resolve the issues smoothly. I remember my first year as a NET. It was a little overwhelming, and NESTA was invaluable to me in those first few months. In fact, those people who I spoke to when I first started are still friends I'm in contact with today. So if you need any help or support, or just want to ask a simple question, NESTA really is here for you. And now here's Hamada.
Thanks, Lena. Hi, my name is Hamada. I am the Benefits and Welfare Coordinator of the Association. I have joined the NET scheme back in 2010, and since then, NESTA has been a go-to place for me to get inspired in terms of direction, lesson planning, and different small scale projects that experienced NETs have run in their own schools and have been generous enough to share on our forums. As a Benefits and Welfare Coordinator, I have worked closely with healthcare insurance brokers to provide healthcare insurance solutions to NESTA members. As well as that, I have negotiated a deal with the Honlokun Country Club to provide an alternative to NETs who can't travel at the moment and desperately need an outlet for themselves and their kids. And along with everybody on the executive board, I am looking for financial solutions to help run NESTA activities for next year. Over to you, Oliver.
Thanks, Hamada. I'm Oliver Gosling, the NESTA Professional Development Coordinator. I've been a secondary NET in Hong Kong for 12 years, and prior to that I worked in various teaching roles in the UK, China and the Czech Republic. My role in NESTA includes collating and distributing both the primary and secondary materials for the Hong Kong Speech Festival, and organising NESTA student competitions. Last year's competition for primary students was character design and infographic design for secondary students. I also arranged professional development sessions for primary and secondary NETs, and this year's focus will be on e-learning tools and other ways to support students during this challenging time. NESTA PD really is NETs helping NETs, and to me, that's the true spirit of NESTA. Now, let's hear from the Social Committee.
Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, NESTA likes to work hard and play hard too. So that's why the NESTA Social Committee puts together a variety of fun social activities.
That's right. One example is our very popular quiz nights. NETs come together for a light-hearted competition, a few drinks, and a lot of laughs with friends. Some of these quiz nights are for charity, meaning all profits will be donated to a designated charity.
And our popular NET cafes and holiday dinners are a great place to come together and share a nice meal during the season. One popular upcoming event is hiking. When the weather cools down, Ollie, the PD coordinator, will lead us all on some great nature hikes, ending at nice cafes and social areas.
That's a great way to spend a weekend with new and old friends. Now, back to you, Mike.
Well, there you go. That's just a quick look at the huge amount of work that NESTA undertakes every year to support NETs. Now it's time for your part. Please go to www.nesta.hk/join and sign up for our association. NESTA is only as strong as its membership, and together we are better. Together, we are NESTA.